In ancient times, Greece had temples for each god, including Apollo. Because of this, there were many temples in Greece. Apollo's most famous temple was located in Delphi. This temple was home of the oracle. Because this was Apollo's most prominent temple, he visited it often. The most interesting detail about this temple is that it was not located in Greece. It was in Troy instead. Apollo enjoyed showing up now and then at various temples built in his honor. One day, Apollo swung by the temple in Troy. Cassandra, a young, beautiful priestess, worked at that temple. Cassandra was so beautiful that people compared her to the goddess Aphrodite, so it is no surprise that many young men fell in love with her. Apollo, son of Zeus and Leto, was said to be the ideal of male beauty and was the god of poetry and music. The moment he saw Cassandra, he knew he must win her love. Like all the gods, Apollo was very fond of making deals. He offered a deal to Cassandra. If she would give a kiss, he would give her the gift of prophecy so that she could see into the future. Cassandra accepted the deal. As soon as she received the gift of prophecy, she looked eagerly into the future. But what she saw made her gasp. In the future, she saw Apollo helping the Greeks to destroy the city of Troy. She saw Greek soldiers everywhere, and the people of Troy were fleeing for their lives. Apollo slowly bent his head to kiss her as she agreed, but what she saw made Cassandra angrily spit in his face. Apollo was furious. He could not take away his gift. That's not how it worked. He could only add something to his gift. Cassandra, you will always know the future, he said, but you shall be doomed to despair. No matter that your predictions will always be true, no one will ever believe you. From that day, Cassandra could see the future clear as a day, but no one believed her. Even her mother, who she was very fond of, thought her to be crazy. As the myth unfolds, Cassandra foresaw the destruction of Troy by the Greeks. After the Trojan War, the people of Troy were very busy celebrating the defeat of the Greeks. It was then that someone found the big wooden horse outside the gates of their city. People of Troy thought the Greeks had left the wooden horse as a token of their defeat. Cassandra warned her people that the wooden horse was hollow, and it was filled with Greek soldiers waiting to attack them. But people thought Cassandra had gone crazy again and didn't bother to pay any attention. They brought the horse into the city and left it there. In the night, a hatch in the wooden horse opened. Hundreds of soldiers poured out, holding their swords and spears. They attacked the people of Troy, and some of them opened the city gates to let the remaining Greek army in. They slaughtered the Trojans, including their king and the queen. People ran around trying to save their own lives. And that's how, even after being blessed with the gift of prophecy, nobody believed the words of poor Cassandra. Had she lived up to her end of the bargain with Apollo, things would have been quite different, right?